All right, so Layla is preparing a really good tofu dish that I really love. It's one of my favorites. It's just tofu, onions, garlic, and soy sauce. So what she does is, well, I'll let you explain what you do.
Alright, so this is my first recipe video. This is my husband's most favorite dish. We've been looking for any recipe about tofu because this is the alternative for meat. And we tried a lot of different kinds of tofu, how to cook it, but so far I remember the dish in the Philippines, the marinated one. If you marinated fish, it's really good.
Yeah.
So I tried it in tofu and it turns out really, really, really good, and I love it myself. So I use the tofu, firm tofu, make sure it's extra firm.
Extra
so
firm, yeah.
I cut
gotta
it
be
like
really-
this.
Mm-hmm.
So I cut it like this, and then all I need is black pepper, lemon, onions, garlic, and soy sauce. I always like to use less sodium soy sauce for my husband, but right now I think this soy sauce is not enough, so I'm just gonna use regular soy sauce, my Filipino soy sauce. So all I need to do is just put the soy sauce in here. So as I told you, it's not enough, so I'm gonna add more.
Not enough, dude.
Yes, dude. And then I don't like measurement, so I just put, tansya lang. Probably a tablespoon size of lemon, maybe a more. You can use lemon, calamansi, or lime. Then pepper, black pepper.
A few shakes.
Then I have to put the garlic. Oh, black pepper makes me sneeze. And this is the onions. You can use any kind of onions actually. So yeah, I feel like I need more soy sauce.
About how much soy sauce do you use? Like a
It's up
quarter
to
cup
them.
or half a
Yeah,
cup or something?
probably.
Yeah.
It's up to them.
It's not overly salty because you're just marinating the tofu in the soy sauce.
Yeah.
So you won't be consuming, a half a cup of soy sauce. Obviously nobody wants
And you
to
need a
have that
Ziplock.
much. Yeah, so
All I have to do is dip this. I always recycle my Ziplock. I wash them after I use them. So probably after 3 used, 4, I wash them and let it dry in the dryer. The reason for this is, the purpose for this is so the soy sauce or the sauce will sit on the tofu. It'll give flavor. That's why I want to marinate it for at least 15 minutes.
and this is good enough for at least 2 meals. Maybe
yeah.
3, I mean, you can take
Well, I can finish the whole tofu because it's really good.
yeah.
I can stop.
It's easy to overeat, but yeah, typically we eat it with rice.
Yeah. You don't need flavor if you eat it with rice because
Yeah, if you-
the tofu has rich in flavor already.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yeah, if you get a bowl of warm rice, however much rice you want, and then you can just cut once these are baked. You can cut them into little tiny squares, and
that's all
and then
you
just
need.
eat.
And then I'll put the soy sauce in here. I still have more soy sauce because I'm gonna cut the other tofu. This one, and then close this. The reason why I put that sauce in there is I'm going to let it sit here in the Ziplock for about 15 minutes. So the tofu will absorb the sauce, and you have to flip this, like even put it in a flat surface and let it sit for at least 15 minutes, but constantly flip it like this so the sauce will evenly spread out in a tofu. And then after this, I have to bake it for, if you want it, you can't really, the one thing I learned in baking tofu is you cannot really overcook them. If you want it really harder, like a chicken texture, you can cook it as long as you want in the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean,
if you want it really soft.
Yeah, if you don't, I mean, it's already pretty firm because
Yeah.
we get the extra firm tofu. But if you want it really hard, I mean, you don't want to cook it too long. Of course, I mean, you don't want it all crispy and.
I only bake it for at least 15 minutes,
yeah,
30 minutes the most if I want it really. I kind of like it a little bit, not crunchy, but it kind of.
Yeah.
Like a meat texture.
Right, yeah.
So I kind of like that.
Yeah,
So
it's
that's
a good meat substitute. I mean, it pretty much just tastes like chicken, kind of.
Yeah, so
I don't know, it's really good.
Just put it like that evenly for 15 minutes, and then I bake it for at least 350 degrees. And of course, you have to constantly flip it. If you want to brush the remaining sauces, you can while baking it. So I'm going to show it later. So I'll just let it sit for 15 minutes, and I'll be right back to you. Hi, so it's 15 minutes. I didn't wait for 15 minutes. I just, while waiting for this, we went to the store and buy all this stuff. So you got cherries, grapes, some vegetables, more bananas.
Cantaloupe, got some tofu, also got some more greens.
So what I'm doing is, so the bake it for 350. I'll put it here. This is a really nice baking pan I have.
Oven preheating.
This is my favorite because it didn't stick here, so I always use this. I wash my hands, so you're good.
And once again, people don't need, well, it depends on your pan. If you might have to spray something on here or use like aluminum foil, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't, but when you do it, it doesn't stick to this pan. So, I mean, you may have to put something down before you put the tofu on it. Right?
So that's it. And this one I'm gonna put it in our pan and
pack it.
put it there.
We're gonna bake this for 15
to 30 minutes. Yeah, and I have this ready here. Maybe when I flip that later, I have to brush it. Yep. Where's my brush?
What are you looking for?
Brush.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah, here's the orange one. There you go. So, yeah.
All right. See you in 15 to 30 minutes.
I'm going to flip this so it will cook evenly. While doing that, that's how it should look like, but you have to spray it just for the sauce.
Gosh, this almost look done.
And see, it's easy to flip it. This is done already, but I like it more firmer.
Yeah, you can cook it to how you like it.
I like it more firmer. So, and I kind of like it like chicken nuggets, like that one. So yep, easy, 350.
And these have been cooking for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
About right around there. There's no exact time, just
however you want to cook it, that's fine.
yeah.
And then just
it's not, I mean,
put the
tofu
sauce.
doesn't. You don't risk getting sick if you eat tofu raw. So most people don't like it raw, but you can.
And I think I'm gonna throw the sauce anymore because I don't need to overdo putting the sauce. All right, that's it, and then put it back.
All right.
So it's all done.
So yeah, this is the finished product. Usually what I do is just I eat it with rice, so I get some rice.
You gonna try this first?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
So I put some rice in there. Yeah, any one of these.
Try it.
And you can split it up, cut it up, and you don't have to put any sauce on your rice because this is already flavored enough. It's good. I love it.
Yeah, when you cut it.
This is your ulam. Ulam.
See?
Yeah.
It's like
still,
meaty
yeah,
texture.
it's still, it almost has the texture of like chicken strips or chicken nuggets or something like that. It's really good.
Alright. Alright.